morning, everybody. It's David, Crow's Pass Farm. It is February 2nd. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a while since we've done a shout out like this. Just wanted to point out what's going on the farm. While we may not be harvesting a lot right now, there is always something to do on the farm. Something I wanted to point it out to you was, as you've heard, there's a lot of polar vortex talk going on and freezing and snow. But here in Southern California, we've had an unusually warm winter. It's February 2nd. I'm in short sleeves, probably going to put shorts on in another hour. And as you see, this is an apricot tree. It has already flowered. It is second day of February. The flower's already falling off. The bee is warm enough to have bee activity, so the flowers have been pollinated. We're going to get fruit off these trees, but only being February 2nd, we've got quite a bit of winter to go still, so we're probably going to see a little bit of frost, probably some rain of some sort. It's going to be very tough to get fruit off these trees at this point without really hitting it with some hardcore fungicides, which we're not going to do. So kind of a tree that flowers a little too early for us here in Southern California. We'll probably remove it. Another thing we do this time of year is with our apple trees over here. We do a lot of pruning. The main problem with apples is a codling moth, and at this time of year they're in the larval stage living under the trees. And if you look around, you'll see a bunch of chickens that we use to clean scratch under the trees. The larvae live underneath the trees in the litter that's under the trees. And all the chickens, we've got 40 chickens around here that we get from an egg laying operation, that they're done laying eggs. And we come out, and as we're pruning trees, and you can see we do a lot of pruning to shape trees to get more fruit, we let the chickens feed underneath the trees, control that codling moth for us. So that's a nice, they're fertilizing as they're doing their thing. Eating the codling moths, eating any other beetles, bugs, anything that might be under that tree. They scratch a lot all day long. They're just out there scratching. You can see how clean the trees are underneath. So that is our natural control of the codling moth, which causes a lot of problems for apple growers. A lot of transplanting going on right now, a lot of onions we're putting in the fields. We'll get back to you on our next video with that. So for now, this is David at Crow's Pass Farm. Eat something good tonight.